Hey, my wandering wanderer. Today we're going to be doing a reading for the sign of Cancer. Please note that this is an energetic reading from the perception of the astrological sign. Please note that everyone has all signs within their chart. If you have questions about other aspects within your life, you can check the other star signs if needed. That being said, the premise of this reading is to offer insight and awareness towards remediating this energy that needs TLC/love. The chakra deck is used for energetic remediation, while the tarot deck is going to be used for additional insights and awareness of this energy. So pretty much I'm going to say something and resonance might dredge something up. If you resonate with this information, great. If you don't resonate with this information, thank you for your time. That being said, we're dealing with Cancerian vibes. And also, please don't panic if you see smoke coming across the screen. I'm currently burning Nag Champa incense right now, so it just kind of creates weird vibes. Vibes when it's clearing the space. That being said, we're doing Cancer. Cancer, yes? Cancer. Dear Universe, please seeking a clear channel for your guidance. Please seeking a clear channel for your guidance for the sign of Cancer. Please seeking a clear channel for your guidance for the sign of Cancer. I feel. Please seeking a clear channel for your guidance of Cancer. Cancerian vibes only. Thank you. Catching a beat of hanging around in water. Hanging around in water. How do you deal with your own emotional space? How do you deal with your own emotional space? How do you swim through your emotions? How do you feel? How does it feel? Cancer. Cancerian vibes. Seems fluid. But yeah, just really figure out how do you feel through your emotions. Are you swimming through them? Are you trepidation, catching a beat in trepidation? Are you swimming through them? Are you stepping into your feelings? Are you swirling into it? Food for thought. Cancerian vibes. Right on. Alright, Cancer. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Just out with it today, are we? 4, 5. Out with it today. 6. Okay. Cancerian vibes. Okay, something about recovery, something about victim, something we don't know about joy, something about balance, something about insecurity, and something that we don't know of when it comes to forgiveness. Simultaneously speaking, when it comes to forgiveness, we need to understand these insecurities that need to be balanced, because it's going to bring us joy when we are starting to understand whatever it is that we've been victim by and why it needs to be recovered. So Cancer, is there an experience that's occurring right now that you need to feel through that you're not feeling through? At least from the perception of love for yourself, noted. Love for yourself. What is it that you need to have forgiveness for? It's very clear that whatever this energy is, it has to deal with a perception of something. And whatever it is, that this perception of whatever it is that's being recovered, it needs to be balanced and it needs to have forgiveness. Simultaneously speaking, something about this experience that you might have been a victim for, that's being recovered, it needs to be balanced. And it might be something that you really like doing, but it could be that whatever it is, you might have a major insecurity about it, but there's a request for you to really understand this perception of forgiveness. Maybe there was something that you were doing, or maybe something that you had an experience about that you were victimized for, that you really like, that you're having a hard time getting back to due to that experience. And this could be something for you to take the time to, understand that at that point of time you didn't know what that was, you didn't know what you were getting into. And maybe now you have enough a knowledge and awareness as to how to do something or balance something out so you could do it properly, so you can do it again, if that makes sense. Because it could be whatever this thing is, and the perception of whatever this is might be the one thing that brings you a lot of joy. But I digress. How does this stuff feel for you, Cancer? What is this perception of feeling that is being recovered? Why was this experience making you feel like a victim? Is there something about it, regardless of this victim experience, that brought you joy? And why is it that this perception needs to be balanced? What foundational aspect of it creates an insecurity for you? And why is it that you need to have forgiveness for yourself for it? Food for thought. Oops. Let's go ahead and pull some additional insight and awareness for Cancer and how we feel. Shuffle. A little chunky. One more shuffle. One more time. No matter what happens, don't be afraid to go back to it. It's like falling in love. Fall off. Get upset. Stay away from it. No. Understand. Get back to it. Okay. Ace of Coins. Noted. Right in my chest. Thank you. Thank you. Hold on. Energies are a little on the chunky side today. Is thick. Is chunky. Yeah, for Cancer. Additional insight and awareness for this Cancerian vibe. Okay, we'll just keep it at that. Deck check. Alright. So over here we have, for this recovery, it's understanding this perception of this belief, especially when it comes to the core of your emotions, or the core emotion for whatever this belief is. We also have Ace of Swords. Whatever this core emotion of this belief is, it has to do with your truth when it comes to understanding the challenges of this truth. So whatever it is whatever this perception that's being recovered, take the time to understand how you feel when it comes to this truth, and it will help you work through this experience, or help you work through this challenging experience, Cancer. Simultaneously speaking, when it comes to somewhere about this joy that we don't know of and something that needs to be balanced, there are feelings of perseverance when it comes to understanding this new journey that has to do with whatever it is that you're physically doing. Simultaneously speaking, a little bit on insecurity and understanding this perception of forgiveness. Understanding this perception of forgiveness, you need to take the time to understand the foundational you need to take the time to understand the foundational awareness of what's actually occurring right now. That being said, take the time to understand the foundational awareness of what's occurring right now. Footnote, pause. You need to take the time to understand the experience. Take the time to understand the experience that you need to, or understand the experience of these thoughts that you need to take the time to meditate. The irony that the forgiveness card is showing up. Whatever this experience is, take the time to think about these thoughts, or understand the thoughts that are creating, or the thoughts of the experience that are creating the insecurity that will help you understand the perception of forgiveness. The irony must forgive individual for opening said door. I digress. So Cancer, something to really think about. Is it the experience of this concept that is creating insecurity that needs forgiveness for you? Or is it the thought of the experience that's creating insecurity, or is it the experience itself? It's like having an experience, feeling victimized for it, but are you actually paying attention to what you're actually feeling? There's a lot of foundational energy that is coming through for this read right now, especially somewhere between balance and recovery. Whatever it is that you're feeling, has everything to do with the core of how it feels like, the core of this truth, the core of exactly whatever it is that you're doing when it comes to this new journey. And I hope that you'll be able to take time to really persevere through this stuff. And I digress. That being said, symbolism is meant to understand the energies of the situation. If anyone takes these symbolistic statements literal or negative, don't be surprised if the evil eye shows up. Please realize it's important to experience this information and discern it for yourself. Peace be with you. Namaste. Thank you for your candor. Have a nice day.